All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
All right, shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother, Mr. LJ, coming to you again with another lesson from Great Babylon and around the world. And this is going to really focus here on this timepiece here that says the pandemic caused the biggest decline in U.S. life expectancy since World War II. Black and Hispanic Americans have suffered the most. And as you know here, Esau likes to project the so-called African Americans or blacks in this nation, meaning us, Jakes, and the Latinos who are also Jakes, also Israelites, as the poster child of everything that is negative. Okay, poverty, disease, lack of education, and now suffering life expectancy. Okay, but what they don't do is they don't bring up the scriptures as to why we actually our people are suffering through these ailments in this kingdom. And I'm going to bring those out here from the book of Deuteronomy and also Leviticus. Okay, so I'm going to go through this article here very quickly, and it talked about this James Toussaint who had some issues. Yeah, he's a 57-year-old that lost his job delivering parts for a New Orleans auto dealer shop in spring 2020 when the economy shut down. He fell back on his rent. Last month he was forced out of his apartment when his landlord refused to accept federal funded assistance. And him and his wife, who are right around the same age, are now looking to be out on the streets. And it continue on here with this coronavirus killing 600,000 in the U.S., which we know is horse shit. The U.S. Basically falls apart when you have about 20 or 30 people actually die in these so-called mass gun shooting. So 600,000, they'll still be picking up bodies right now. They don't have the resources to actually deal with 600,000 deaths here in this nation. So it's all foolishness, and that's been proven all throughout the internet. Looking at the hospitals that claim that they had thousands of dead bodies a day. So let's get past that. And so they focus on to this here. They talk about Black Americans, and really what this whole article is going into is that because so-called Black Americans, meaning us, in the lowest paid job, where it says lowest paid workers and those with less than a high school education may not recover even by then. What does education have to do with a doggone disease? It's beyond me. But then again, this is how they bring the narrative out here. And it goes more illness, faster death. It talks about heart failure, high blood pressure, obesity, all these things that are associated with nearly 2/3 of hospitalization from the COVID-19. And this is all dealing with Jakes. Now, why is Jakes the forefront of this? Is this true? Yes, this is factual. For the most part, this is factual that what Esau is bringing out. Okay, and they're concentrating it. But this is also a part of, this is also, Yahweh Shemi Ashai also sending a message to our people. Okay, why? Now let's go back and let's go into the book of Deuteronomy. I'm going to go with verse 15 here. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Slack and it says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall be upon thee and overtake thee." Now let's go into some of these curses. Okay, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand to do, until thou be destroyed, until thou perish quickly, because of wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. And our people consistently forsaken Yahweh Shemi Shah today. Okay, this is the reason why they're frustrated. This is the reason why they're frustrated. This is the reason why there's constant vexation. This is the reason why they're constantly being. This is a part of a rebuke right here, like that, because basically even E is coming on telling you you're a fat ass because you're sedentary. You have a pathetic diet. You're low in society. Okay, you have no education, and you're more likely to commit some form of crime, that is going to get you incarcerated. So that's sort of a rebuke right there that's coming from even Esau. Okay, so these are the things that our people are suffering here constantly under the microscope of shame. Okay, let's go into 22. "The Lord Yahweh by Shemi Ashai shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with all inflammation, with all extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee until thou perish." Okay, you see the word sword inside there? Okay, this is also part of the sword too. The sword isn't necessarily only just a weapon or a gun or a knife. It also is these illnesses that is falling upon our people. Okay, and I'm going to go into why worldly here, why this is actually happening too here, because of the disobedience of our people continuously. Okay, 27. The Lord shall smite thee with the botch of Egypt, and with the emeralds, and with the scab, and with the itch where thereof the cannot be healed. Of course, we know we're talking about diseases, sexually transmitted diseases, the illnesses that is associated with, the abominable act of homosexuality, HIV, okay, syphilis, gonorrhea, all those different kind of things like that. Our people are engaging with going into these nightclubs and also in that adulterous lifestyle. 28, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. No matter how hard people try in this nation, it is consistently end in absolutely nothing, okay? Which breeds madness, okay? They're on drugs, okay? Blindness, they don't understand that they're special people, that the Yahweh Shemashai is reaching out to say, come back to me, okay? I will save you, I will heal you, okay? I will open your eyes up and open your heart up, okay, to this truth. And they don't want that, okay? They want to continue to follow this wicked kingdom's ways, okay? Let's go into verse 36 here. The Lord shall bring thee, Salakia. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy father has known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. Our people into money, into these celebrities. They will never miss an episode of the Academy Awards or the American Music Awards, with all these satanic things that's going on inside there, watching half-clad, entertainers, dancing up and worshiping the different various evil, wicked deity, the devil, okay? And we're going to finish off at 45 here. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and thou shalt pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And he gave us those statutes and commandments. And I'm going to go into the book of Leviticus, and let's talk about these statutes and commandment that he gave us. And let's go. Here's this one here from Leviticus 11:7. It says, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcase shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. Okay? And what does our people eat? Let's take a look at this right here. And I have a picture. So you see here what we're talking about here. Okay? Biology, the genetics. So we're a special people here. And the book of, if you go to Deuteronomy 7:6, okay, right here I'm going to show you. It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So what does that mean? Special people require special dieting, which is the reason why he told us not to eat those different things, okay? Now, even the Edomite scientists are coming on and saying, okay, what is making our people so fat and our lifespan so short? Why is it that Jake only living to be about 55 years old, while these other nations are eating all of this abomination, and yes, they can live to be 90 years old, okay? It's because the law was not given to them. It was given to us, okay? That's why the Moabites and the Ammonites, they can eat, squid, shrimp, and, some things that just blow your doggone mind. And yes, they live to be, 3 digits age, 100 years old, okay? So this is a genetic trait that we will put in because we are special people. Our genetic trait is when we eat those toxins, and I'm going to show you some videos describing these toxins, we actually ruin our health, okay? Gestational weight gain. We gain weight when we eat those things. That's why we are the fattest, okay? All right? Low level of physical activity. Jake don't like to do anything. Jake want to sit down and watch TV all day, okay? He wants to watch his rapper, sit down and just imagine vain bullshit, about being, having money, but doing nothing about it, okay? Not getting up there to go work. The women, they sit around on their fat ass all day watching, whatever TV show there is on there, Sally Jesse Raphael or some one of them other silly shows in the morning there, okay? Jerry Springer or something like that. Social detriments of health, perception of body size. Our people, no matter how far they are, they walk around proud. I'm going to show you these doggone pictures. Okay? Socioeconomic position. We're in a poor position. Neighborhood environment. You can't even go there and go run. Okay? But there are other things you can do. You can walk around in your living room. And social, psychosocial stresses. Okay? Okay? Those negative hormones are gonna create all of those things like that. Okay? And it's being put out here. Okay? So let's take a look at this. Shellfish. Here's what scientists say about shellfish. This is the delicacy right there. If a jig goes and he asks an Eve, hey, you want to go out for a date? Eve, the first thing Eve wants to do is exalt herself and say, yeah, take me out for a steak and lobster dinner. Because why? Lobster means that, this Jake must be rolling with some dough, She wants to go and brag to her friend, girl, that man, he took me to steak and lobster last night. Not understanding that lobster is killing you, man. Here it is right here. Look at this.
Scientists in France say clams, oysters, scallops, and other shellfish should be screened for fungal toxins before being eaten. A new study shows high levels of toxins can be found in shellfish that come from waters containing certain types of fungus. Scientists.
So as you can see here, what do they say? The scientists said that the shellfish have fungus inside of it. Okay, those are toxins. Okay, when I used to be a chef, we never would serve dead lobster. If that lobster died, that lobster got just thrown away. Okay. We didn't harvest the parts because we all knew that dead lobsters have a toxin, releases a toxin when it dies. So lobsters, when they're cooked, they have to be alive, and you put them inside the water and you boil the lobster, and then you do whatever dishes you're going to do with those, do with that stuff. Okay. And let's talk about the pigs here. Okay. When we talk about pig, okay. Okay. And so that was shellfish right there. So Leviticus continue on with that and it says, Salakia, these shall ye eat that are in the waters, whatsoever had fins and scales in the water, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and on any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination to you. And that's where we went about with this shellfish right here. And we can see here where they talk about the fact,
but could cause cancer.
Cancer and all those different things. All right. So you can see here, shellfish. Scientists once knew virus in pigs have potential pandemic risk. And what do our people like to do? Our people like to eat, pig. Especially now you got 4th of July coming out there. I've warned so many brothers, that I work with, like, hey man, stop eating this stuff and that. They say, I'm going to continue to eat like that. And I said, I even showed them the scriptures. And they laugh hardly at me. Why? Hey, you know what? They're making good money. They don't care. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what the industry I was in like that, but let's say everybody was making 6 figures. All right, they laugh because right now they're happy, they feel great. They can enjoy that type of stuff with Esau. Now here, this is from Al Jazeera, and they're showing here a pig. What a pig really eat? A pig is eating a dead body, man. Look.
दिखा सकते हैं कि शव को नोचते हुए सुअर दिख रहे हैं। मीडिया में खबर चलने के बाद डीएम ने जांच के आदेश दे दिए हैं। हालांकि सवाल सबसे ये कि सीएमओ को अस्पताल परिसर में इस तरह की तस्वीर पर किसी की नजर क्यों नहीं गई, क्यों डीएम की नजर नहीं गई?
Nah, that was in India. I don't know what the hell he's saying like that, but I did see the English version of it, translation, and he's talking about the fact that this pig was eating the dead bodies. Okay, you can see the top right here. Pigs eat unclean dead bodies outside postmortem house in Chandelier, which is in India. Okay. So you can see here, okay, the scriptures talk about the fact that these are an abomination in Leviticus, and they talk about it in the Deuteronomy when we don't follow Yahweh Shema Shai laws, okay, and also in Deuteronomy 7:6, it tells us that we are a special people. Let me show you that again. We are a special people, okay? We were chosen, okay? It's right there, chosen, D, to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the earth. We are not like the rest of these people. We are not to be walking and marching, trying to be equal to cave monkeys like Esau, man. Or trying to be like the Moabites or the what they call Chinese or the Ammonites, the Japanese or the Elamites or the Hamites, them. Okay? They're going to be slave in our kingdom. We're above them. We are going to be setting an example for them. But see, they can eat this stuff and there's no impact to them because they're not given the laws. Take a look at it. This is Jake right here. This is an abomination right here. Just eating and watching TV, just daydreaming with bullshit. Why is our women don't exercise? Because they think looking like this is fat, it's sexy. Who the hell wants to lay in bed with something like this shit every night? I can't even fathom that. Seriously. You can walk around, you can exercise in your house, in your living room. Just walk around in a circle for 4 hours. You will burn sufficient calories. Don't eat pig, bacon. Okay, there's literally hundreds of food made out of the pork meat, or the pork, man. All right, and then the seafood. That's not giving you some standard in life. Okay, it is killing you, and the science is proving that. And Esau knows that, and that's why he glamorizes this stuff. Because he knows Jake wants to be like him. Jake clamors to be like doggone Esau. And that's the reason why you see them have it right here. Blacks, so-called blacks and Hispanic American have suffered the most. Okay? And you notice they say cancel eviction and all of that. So what does that cancel eviction cost us? Okay? Doesn't that cause mental stress? That mental stress is coming in. And the next video I'm going to focus on that, on these eviction and moratorium. Okay? Okay, so physiology, this is the biology part here. We are genetically superior than the rest of these nations. Behavior, our behavior is pathetic. We don't listen. We don't listen to Yahweh Shemashai, and for that reason, we are actually suffering these health crises and stuff, okay? Because our people are ignorant to the fact that we are superior and made up genetically different, okay? Two, women are so wicked, and our people are so wicked, they don't understand what even is obesity. Girl, I just get all the meat in the right places. He like the cushion for the pushing and all this other bullshit. That's wickedness, man. You are a wicked, wicked, wicked Israelite. All right? It's time to change. We are a special people. And with that, I'd like to close out and give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I'd like to give a shout out to the great millstone prophets and brothers out there, to the brothers that are pushing the truth out every day, risking their lives, risking their careers, taking their time to do this and serving Yahweh Shai. And to you few sisters that are watching, Shalom.